hold on. I gotta pull the screen up so I can see what I'm doing. It likes to switch sources on me. Alright. We're back again. Also, I feel bad I lied to you guys yesterday. Just a little bit. I said that shiny Alolan Marowak was the last Alolan Pokemon I need. I was wrong. I still need Alolan Meowth, but I'm breeding for those in Scarlet and Violet. So, whoops. Little bit of a whoops. Okay. At some point last night, I remembered it was like, oh, it's like, I've been lying. And I'm sorry, I don't need a shiny. What did you get, Pokemon? Oh, I get a Zubat. Did you get a shiny or did you get a new game? Why all the Zubat all of a sudden? Charmander. Oh, there we go. There's a boy. Oh, nice. Excellent. Grant, what did you get? We've got an ambulance going by. Nice. I have a 2DS, either in a drawer in my desk or in the little basket of game stuff next to my chair. I don't quite remember where my 2DS is. I do not, however, have a copy of Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. That is like the one Pokemon game I don't have a copy of. I couldn't afford it at the time when it came out. And I just never ended up getting it. Oh, hopefully I'll get this second shiny Cubone today, though. So I gotta close out my game later for, Raid Night. Actually, I need to double check later that we're doing Raid Night tonight and we don't need to postpone it to next week. Several of my friends are doing finals this week. And a little bit in the next week. Ding, yay. No, I don't want you to learn Bone Meringue. Keep old moves. So, depending on if/when we find this second shiny Cubone, I might do a batch of trades today. It depends on how long it takes. If I get lucky and find it within like the first hour, then yes, I'll do a batch or two of trades, I think. But if it's like an hour and a half in, I might just end stream early because I would like to go take a shower. That ain't happened in a long time. Me missing just a regular straight out throw. Yeah, good luck getting Emerald and Platinum. Excuse me. I ate like 10 minutes before started stream, so ugh, my food's talking to me. Ugh. I don't need no bats unless you're a swoo bat or a woo bat. I do need swoo bat and woo bat. Are the Zubat and Swoobat lines the only bats we have in... Well, kind of? I don't know if the Noivern line counts or not as bats, because they're kind of bats, but they're also dragons. Noibat, at least, is technically a bat. Noivern is a wyvern, I think. We need more bats. Just kind of in general. Give us a fruit bat or something, guys. Or an actual, like, vampire bat. Make it a dark type. Hi, Charmander. Sorry, little guy. I'm not surprised, honestly. Oh, I'll be amazed if I don't get down here and get run into by the Golbat. Can I get... No, I could not get... I did go, and finally get rid of all the Krabby yesterday, and a bunch of the extra Cubone. Well, all the Krabby but one, because I have one marking off the, 100 Marowak spot in my, boxes. And then a bunch of the Cubone, and went and bought more, Ultra Balls and stuff. Oh, hey! First batch of evolutions. We're actually almost finished with this. I think there's a batch in, like, one more batch of 5, and then, like, 2 or 3 after to evolve. So we're almost to 100. So not having to do much more of this will free up a good probably 10-15 minutes. If not more. I don't actually know how long it takes to do this every time it happens. I don't exactly time it. This is number 3. Everybody had a good evening yesterday. I had a pretty good one. Ooh, Cocho. We did ribs for dinner and they turned out fantastic. Yes, I see you in that chair. It's not food time yet, Bubba. I know we walked early, but it's not food time yet. I think Stella's off moping in the living room because I wouldn't give her a rib bone. I'm saving that for later, though. She gets 2, and that's about it. let's swap out these guys. Oh no, I'm actually down to the last 3? Oops, hold on, I want to count those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 plus, this would be 16, which would be 66. This one is 67. Yeah, okay. So just 3 to go. Nice. Thought I still had another row, but I know what it was. I stuck the next row in yesterday after stream because I just kept the Marowak in because I didn't see a point in. There we go. And doing a new set when I was like 5 Pokemon away from ending stream. Get lucky and get this in about the same amount of encounters as I got the other one. I mean, I'm 6 away, so that's a fairly slim chance, but heck, you never know. Oh, it was 4. I thought it was 3. Whatever. Hold on. Oh, it's the one I caught! Alright, let's stick a couple team members back in real fast. I was very confused there for a moment. So with all you guys wanting to go to the left today, also let me check something real fast. Okay. I couldn't remember if I'd looped my music or not. Well, that definitely wasn't a shiny. Oh, he's got to be down here. They've got to be down there. So I'm definitely going to have to go do a bit of Elite Four grinding at some point. Earn some more money, defeat the gym leaders and whatnot. Also, at some point in, I don't know if it'll be this week or next week, I'm should be doing some work with my dad. So streaming might go wonky again for a bit. I'll make a note too as well, and make a post and let you guys know, exactly when, hey guys, stream's gonna be weird for the next few days. I'm off working with dad. Oh, okay, next level should do it then. Or next catch should do it. Okay, new Charmander was the new spawn in. The Cubone here was probably the new spawn in for the last one as well, but yeah. And here we go, last batch of Cubones. Been a pretty nice morning. I went and did my Saturday cleaning and came home and took Stella on her walk so I didn't have to put my shoes on again later. Nope, keeping old moves. And I'm gonna boot you guys out of the team so you stop leveling up. It's nothing against leveling up, it's so I don't have to go through them not learning moves. Here we go, I think this is number 3, so we should be finished. Alright, let me get these guys out of the team real fast. There we go. There's that. Let me save. That definitely isn't a Cubone. Speedy Gonzalez outside making a bunch of noise. Oh, I think I just hit the Geodude. I did hit the Geodude. That's okay. No, we hit 138 and no second shiny. That would have been funny, but no, that's fine. If I don't get him in stream today, I will be doing some extra hunting. Just to see if I can get him outside of stream so I don't have to rebuild it. Maybe I don't have to rebuild a chain for Monday. That would be nice, but we'll see. The breeze is just cool enough to give me goosebumps. But it's not so bad that I want to close the windows. Let's get the one of the ones over here that's not directly under the onyx. I don't know what if the new spawn in was the Charmander, if it was the Cubone down here. It could have honestly been either. Okay, I heard a cry, but I don't see a new Cubone. Well, there's a new Cubone. Usually they cry when they spawn in. Just making sure there wasn't one that had spawned in over there. I don't think I could have avoided him if I wanted to. Hi, Charmander. There we go. I'm not playing this game. Not funny, I was thinking about earlier. It's a Pokemon Company / Game Freak. And you know they hire, you know, oodles of artists and programmers, and I wonder if they just have a big folder somewhere that contains like concept art of just any Pokemon any of the art department or whatever has thought of. A big old folder on one of their computers that's like 10,000 Pokemon big. It's just concept art and like tentative Pokedex entries. What's up with all the Machop? You guys aren't my chain Pokemon. Should have left my socks on. My feet are cold. Yep, give me another lure. I can get this before 200 new encounters. And I know these numbers aren't exactly 100% correct, because I'm sure I've missed one or two counting wise. Hit my increase button and didn't hit it enough, and it didn't count to whatever. They're being very generous to me today. I've had a bunch of them going more to the left as compared to like the two, I think, that have been hopping to the right. When yesterday, like every single one of them was just hopping to the right. Well, I know what the new spawn-in was. Go up here and get this one that's easier. Not surrounded by half a dozen other Pokemon. There we go. You aren't a Cubone, good sir. Or ma'am, whichever one you were. I wasn't paying good enough attention to tell. Catch your one down here. Ding. Kind of weird to think that in less than a month the Switch 2 will be out. The 5th of next month, if I'm not mistaken, right? Aha, you move! There we go. Much better. Hate it when I get a good throw in and they decide that when the Pokeball's halfway there, they're gonna knock it back at me. Aha! Pin, Bubba. I'm gonna have to steal your blanket. My legs are cold. You're okay. He wasn't actually using it. He curled up in the chair behind me. But there's just enough oosh to the breeze today that's like, okay, my feet are cold, my legs are a little cold. Not cold enough to make me get up and put on pants. I will stay in my shorts, but Cool enough to make me want a blanket. Really? 5 seconds before the ring came back. Really? Phew. Well, aw, he despawned. Hi, Zubat. Zubat, you are a good Pokemon. Well, you're a decent, okay Pokemon up until you evolve, and then you're a pretty good Pokemon. But you are in the way. There we go. Okay. Geodude was the new spawn-in. I'm a little surprised I haven't gotten any other shinies other than that one Rhyhorn. Knock on wood. Cubone was the new spawn-in. Sadly, not a shiny boy. Or girl, I guess. Off-center again. Always off-center. I don't know if I counted that one. Nah, well, it's okay. No, I only do that twice now. I was taking a lot of frustrated chances yesterday and throwing like 3 or 4 Pokeballs at it, trying to catch them. It's a waste of Pokeballs. Okay, Zubat's the new spawn-in. Get to this boy before he despawns. One more shot. Yeah, I didn't. Nothing. I don't know what it is. For whatever reason, it seems like my Joy-Con has gotten worse at doing right throws for Pokeballs. It just like does not want to do them now. Guys, was that Charmander shiny? Or was I just seeing stuff? I was seeing stuff, right? It might have been big or little. Nope! It's shiny. Good sir, I'm sorry, I don't need you. This is the second shiny Pokemon I've had that I don't need though. The first one was a Rhyhorn during this hunt. You despawned my Cubone, don't you? We'll just let him wander till he despawns. I'm not breaking a chain for Pokemon I can get faster in Scarlet and Violet. Plus I already have my shiny Charmander, so. So you can wander around all you want, little dude. Just let them despawn naturally. Nothing beats the three shiny Rattata I had in like one stream though. That was annoying. And honestly, I expected the next shiny to be a Zubat. Kinda happy it wasn't. There we go. I heard the Charmander spawn in. Really? I think if your Pokeball gets to a point where like the animation is just starting, it shouldn't be able to knock your Pokeball away. Like if I'm raising my hand and someone's throwing a basketball in my face and my hand is up over here, I'm not going to be able to catch that basketball. I probably should have used dodgeball for that analogy. I'm about to sound dumb, but I kind of miss dodgeball. We played it a lot in middle school. And it was fun, other than the one time this kid just got way too into it and just was literally pelting people with the dodgeball. Like, he knocked my glasses and stuff off my face. He hit me so hard. I think someone ended up hitting him back real hard with one. I mean, it's a dodgeball, so it still stings, but it's not gonna kill you. Jerk. Okay, I'm just hanging out with the Geodude and the Grappler this time, I guess. There we go. Oh, you're gonna surround me with big Pokemon. At least they're facing the other direction. Any of you guys do the, take home baby? The thing, you know, where they give you the baby doll for, like, a night so you can get an example of, parenthood? did that, and I had one case of abuse on my doll because a girl in my class, looked at me and she goes, "Oh, I had one of these. If you smack it in the head hard enough, it cries." And before I could pull it away, she proceeds to smacking it in the head, and it's like, why would you do that? I had a good laugh out of it though because I did good. My mom watched it for me while I took a shower, and then the next morning while I got ready for school, and she named it. She's like, "This is my grandson Zachary," and it's like, "Mom, it's going back to the health teacher in 45 minutes." That's the closest she ever came to grandkids for me, unless you count fur babies. But it did pretty good. I got one of the nicer ones. I think it cried maybe twice at night and then once in the morning when Mom had it. Of course, I also had, nieces and nephews. So one nephew that was young enough that, I did change diapers and whatnot. So I had babysat before. It's funny though, because I can remember my sister doing it, and I want to say they did partners when there we go, when they got their baby, so they could switch it back and forth in case one of them had work and stuff. I think they had theirs for an entire week. Of course, I also don't really remember theirs crying or anything. Of course, this was also when I was pretty young, so I could just be misremembering. Ding. Come on, don't one of you guys want to be shiny? I did not actually mean to spin it around. I was getting ready to make myself go in circles. All these Cubone. All these ghosts, and I still ain't got a boo. Need to find that compilation of vines. Like that one TikTok where it's the dude with one leg doing a backflip. And he does actually do a backflip, and one of his friends is sat behind him, and he's got his hands out, clearly ready to reach out and catch his friend if he overbalances and starts to fall. That was cool. If I tried to do a backflip, I'd break my neck. I won't even jump off the front porch, and that's just a 2.5 foot drop, maybe. See if I can get lucky and get this second one before 200 encounters. I have another Cubone down here. I did not. You are not a Cubone, you're a Mach. I almost forget Machop spawns in here sometimes. Kangaskhan too, to an extent. I've actually seen far fewer Kangaskhan than I thought I would be seeing. Of course, I guess they're probably kind of the chancy spawn in the dark tunnel. Okay, then new spawn in. Not shiny, but a Cubone, which is good. Another Cubone, also good. That one despawned right as I was about to go get it. I'm gonna catch this one and then the Golbat's gonna ambush me. Ding! Oh, I tried. Bye, Golbat. Hi, Rhyhorn. I just can't go nowhere. Dang. Okay, gonna catch this one first. Hate when they do that. I always end up accidentally throwing a Pokeball trying to adjust for them moving. Good breeze. Getting to the point now where I'm gonna have to wear shorts when I clean on Saturday. I always go fairly early in the morning because I like getting my cleaning done and over with, you know, more or less just as soon as possible. That way I can get home and do other things I need to do. And every time now it's like, oh, well, it's early. It'll be cool inside the church while I clean. And then like 15-20 minutes in, I'm getting hot. And it's like, why do I do this to myself? I know very well that the airflow in this church sucks. It's not hot enough to turn on the air conditioners yet. But it is very much time to start wearing shorts when I clean the church. I go back. He looks tiny to me. We do need, like, some of the Pokemon that we haven't had in games where you can actually see the difference in Pokemon sizes. We need like Cubone and stuff in games where we can see the difference in their sizes. But I heard someone pulling. Because I would love to see, like, in just a tiny itty bitty Cubone. It hatches and it's like a Cubone sized Marowak. And I'm imagining, like, the big Cubone or, like, Charmander sized. Go away, Zubat. Oh. Gonna run into every big Pokemon again. Onix, I like you better in Legends. The Onix in Legends were my good boys. I caught like 90% of my Onix while I was shiny hunting Onix. I caught like 90% of them with one Pokeball. Or, you know, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, whichever ball. But they always caught so nice. I kind of miss Legends Arceus. I might have to fiddle around in it. Well, I'm gonna replay at least base game before Legend CA comes out, so I will be replaying. Be either the week before, like the literal week before, or the week of ZA release. Oh, okay, that works. Not quite to 200, but getting closer. I had a good laugh earlier. I was listening to another one of those comic book summary shorts, and it was talking about the Peter Parker in like an alternate universe where he's not bitten, where Cindy Moon is bitten instead and becomes Silk. And I guess it's probably a chapter or two or something dedicated to him and what he's doing while, you know, he's not running around being Spider-Man. And apparently he takes a bullet for Aunt May and Uncle Ben because they get have someone break into their home. And I guess his spine is damaged because he has to relearn how to walk, and apparently that makes him the most popular guy in school. And it's like, dude, it's like that would make you the most popular person for a couple of months maybe, but not for like the rest of your school time. Hello. Hi, Ivan. I had a good little laugh out of it. It's like, it's kind of wholesome, it's cute, but like that is not how popularity in school works. Like the wow factor fades in time. It's like you might be more popular, but you're not going to stay the most popular kids at school. Teenagers are that frugal. Of course, now I guess it also depends on how much longer they had in school. Can I have a green baby, please? That's not a green baby. It is very much not a green baby. Get in the ball. They do that. Wait a moment to make sure they're not gonna hop, and they hop right as I throw the Pokeball. Ha! I got you in midair before you could jump. I do not speak. This is not Spanish. Italian? If you're asking me what my favorite Pokemon is, I do not have a favorite Pokemon. I have several favorite Pokemon because there are so many, but I do not, off the top of my head, have a standalone favorite Pokemon. Also, if you'll give me a minute, I'll break out Google Translate and see if I got that right. Oh, I'm almost to 300. Hold on, guys, I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Where'd my mouse pointer go? I need it to English. What the Jesus? Oh, excuse me. Oh, you want to trade? Sorry, I'm not trading. Well, what do you need? Cause that depends on literally on what you need. Of course it was a Golbat. I mean, you can come in and ask for a trade, but unless I know what you need, I don't know if I'm gonna trade. Eevee? I don't have an Eevee. I mean, I have evolutions, but I don't have an actual Eevee in my box right now. I'm sorry. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, see? Of everything I have, I don't have just a regular Eevee, I'm afraid. See, there's my Jolteon. And there's my Flareon. Vaporeon's in here somewhere. Vaporeon is not in here somewhere. Unless I've just overlooked. Oh, I overlooked it. There it is. I'm sorry. And I can't go and catch one for you, or else I'd break my chain. And I tried to do my best to avoid that. if I manage to get the shiny Cubone during stream, I'll be happy to go catch you in Eevee then. Eevee, Pikachu. You can't trade Eevee and Pikachu. Honey, I don't have any lower level Pokemon except for like the Cubone and like a Squirtle, and like unless it is a single stage, I generally don't have the first stage of it. And I can't trade you partner Pikachu. It don't work like that. Yeah, see here, the only first stage ones I have are these two, and they're shiny, and then the Squirtle I just caught because I need it for the home Pokedex. Also, you can catch... We can't switch, honey. I cannot trade you my Pikachu for your Eevee. The games won't let you. You are stuck with your Eevee. You can catch a Pikachu in Viridian Forest. That first forest you go through, you can catch one there. But you can't trade partner Pokemon in this. Cubone was not shiny. Hey, cooperated this time. Nice. But also, you can catch Pikachu and Eevee just in the wild as well. So you can get them. Honey, I can't trade you my Pikachu. And I don't have another Pikachu or an Eevee for you. I'm sorry, I wish I could help you. But at the moment, I cannot. Oh, he despawned. Dang it. I don't need you. Are you actually going to stay there? I had a feeling it wasn't. Even if I could help you, I would, but I can't. I don't have what you need, and the one Pikachu I do have, we can't trade. Oh look, I made it to 200. You might have to try your luck with someone else, but like I said, the partner Pokemon are locked. And you can catch Pikachu in your game as well. You just can't, you can have it follow you like a regular Pokemon, you just can't have it on your shoulder. Love that Charmander spawned out, a new one immediately spawned in, same spot. Oh, Jesus. Okay, there's another Cubone. But I figure if I don't get this dude during stream today, I'll probably just go to like 300. Provided I don't manage to actually get fairly close to that in stream. Well, I just don't need none of you big boys. Oh. Really? Oh, the Geodude despawned, okay. Pokemon popping up under my feet. No, I should have seen that one coming. But like trying to take a step backwards in the kitchen or something and my... Apparently the Charmander just really likes that spot. But I'll be in the kitchen doing something and the cat will decide that the spot he needs to lay in the kitchen is directly, and I do mean like directly behind my feet. So I'll go to take a step backwards and I hit him with my heel. And it's always, you know, me throwing my weight around trying not to step backwards on the cat. It's like, cat, you're gonna kill me one day. No, don't need shiny Charmander. We already had one of those earlier and I let it go. Oh, nice, it cooperated again. Joy-Con is so dumb sometimes. Jesus, I'm being invaded by bats. I said Jesus, Count Dracula. Honey, I don't have anything I can trade you. And everything you're asking for are things you should be able to get in your own game. I don't have any of the first stage Pokemon other than the Cubone and the Krabby and the Squirtle. I mean, generally, I don't mind taking junk for, you know, whatever somebody wants to trade needs, but I don't have it. And I'm sorry, I'm not gonna break my chain to get it. You would be better off going to one of the Discord or Reddit groups, honey. And seeing if you can find someone who would trade with you there. Spawn in this Charmander. Whoop. But yeah, honey, I'm sorry. I don't have them. But I promise you can get all three of them in game. You get Pikachu in Viridian Forest. Diglett. Actually, here, hold on. Not what I wanted. You get Pikachu here. In this area. It takes a few minutes sometimes. You get Diglett here in Diglett's Cave. Now the entrance for it, for whatever reason they don't have it shown, is down here. It's right there, that little entrance in the corner. And you get Eevee here on what used to be Cycling Road on Route 17. Now, Pikachu and Eevee take a couple minutes to spawn in, but Diglett is more or less the only thing you get in Diglett's Cave. You get Diglett, Dugtrio, and you get Chansey for some dumb reason. Say my music stopped. Really? Those were shiny. Felt bad I couldn't help them, but They are in-game Pokemon they should be able to get. If that's what they were looking for and not the code they wanted me to enter, but I don't do random trades with strangers. Also, them speaking Italian didn't help. I mean, I could Google Translate it and they could have spoke to me more in Italian, but I didn't get enough details. I'm gonna make a joke that I'm over odds for my shiny Cubone, but I'm really not. Is everything just gonna okay, there we go, we got something to spawn in. Is everything just gonna despawn and nothing new spawn in here? Ouch! Hate it when that happens. Could be like the Pokemon equivalent of being hit by a truck, just getting slammed into by an Onix. Okay, immediate spawn in after, which is good. Another immediate Cubone, also nice. All sorts of Cubones in a row. I gotta figure out what Pokemon I'm gonna put together for the Metagross raids. Honestly, I've been kind of tempted to do a Moltres or something, some flying fire type for type advantages. Excuse me. Having one of those days where I want someone to string me up between a couple of horses and then just steadily trot apart while all my bones crack and pop. Don't crack me like a glow stick. Legit nothing else around me, and I still run into the frickin' Zubat. Watch, 4 things are gonna pop in at once. I wasn't quite wrong. They weren't quite all at once, but it was pretty close. And it ended up being 5 things because of the Onyx. Oh, excuse me. I don't mean to be all yawny, it's the cooler weather today. Always makes me sleepy and yawny. I'd hibernate during winter if I could. Okay, there's the Cubone. I'm gonna be invaded by Zubat and Golbat. Excuse me. Thought I heard my girl. I wasn't paying enough attention to know if the Cubone was the new spawn in, so. Was the new spawn in. I'm going to have to take a break here in a minute or two. Nope, I don't do any more than 2. I'll get to 225. Okay. Check and make sure this next one isn't shiny. It is not. I'm gonna pause there. I will be back in 2 to 3 minutes. Moose. Let me get the thing back on here. You caught me during a break, Moose. Hey, I got it. Been having slightly better luck with right throat catches today. I still have not had any luck getting a second shiny Cubone. I did get a shiny Charmander earlier. I didn't catch it, but it spawned in. Hate when that happens. Split second too soon. Hope you've been having a good Saturday. Mine's been pretty nice. I don't need a Zubat. Nice, got him. Or her. I guess it don't much matter. It's a digital animal. And I'm not nicknaming it, so. Well, that sure wasn't a Cubone. Gotta run away from all the Zubat. Like 4 Zubat spawn in earlier, or like, it was 2 or 3 Zubat, like a Golbat. I was surrounded. I was running into everything. You aren't a Cubone either today. Oh, here we go. You know, my other shiny Cubone spawned in down here. Maybe I'll get lucky. I think I could have avoided that if I wanted to. Go away, Zubat. You spawn in as a grappler. Stella's laying in the one of the chairs. Of course, to be fair, every time I sit in that chair, I want to take a nap. One of those ones that's just nice and worn in. I'm pretty good. How are you? I'm hunting this second shiny Cubone, dang it. Not a shiny, but a Cubone. I had a pretty good morning. Got my cleaning and stuff done. Came home, took Stella on a walk. Ate some leftover ribs. They turned out really good last night. Dad's going dancing with his girlfriend this evening, and I'm gonna play games with my friends. So we gotta do the 7-star Metagross raid. I think. I still need to double check and make sure we're doing that tonight. I do that after stream. There we go. I'm hunting. I have actually finished evolving a bunch of Cubone into Marowak for the trade, and so now I'm hunting a second shiny Cubone to evolve into Marowak itself for a shiny one. I have 100 Marowak ready to go in my box. Well then. Okay, that worked. I'm losing my blanket. But yes, the second Cubone is being stubborn. I got the shiny Charmander earlier. It spawned in and I didn't catch it, but it spawned in. Popped in like right as I ran into an encounter. It's like, guys, was that a shiny Charmander? I'm running into everything again. Go away. But yeah, I'd shiny hunt Marowak itself, but it doesn't spawn anywhere. You legit have to hunt for another Cubone. No, I don't actually need a shiny Charmander. I got mine in Scarlet. And then like Charmeleon and Charizard I think I got from Pokemon Y from the Friend Safaris. But I mean, it's not been too bad so far. So far, the only other shinies I've encountered other than Cubone were the Rhyhorn the first day and then Charmander today. It is gonna suck if I can't manage to get this shiny before raid time. I'm gonna have to restart the chain, which is always a little annoying. You are not a Cubone. Yeah, it's a thing I gotta do though, because I only have the one Switch. If I had a second Switch, it wouldn't be a problem, but I do not. Not yet, at least. I'm hoping to get a, maybe get lucky and get a Switch 2 sooner rather than later this year. Nope, 2 tries is all I do. Don't always have the best throws when it comes to throwing to the right side of the screen. I do fine with the middle and the left, but it's probably because I'm right-handed. The motion doesn't come as easy. Oh, hi Kangaskhan. It's been a bit since we saw it. Really don't get that many Kangaskhan spawns. Really? There we go. Much better. Also, I made an oops the other day. I said that Alolan Marowak was the last Alolan Pokemon I needed, but I do actually still need Alolan Meowth and Persian. But I'm gonna breed for them. I don't need a shiny Meowth. So that'll be after I get all the base Pokemon before I start legendary hunts. I think I'll take a week or so and breed for a Alolan Meowth and then a second one to evolve into a Persian. Oh. They are so chunky. Well, Persian's chunky. Meowth is just kind of the same. I always laugh though, because like Alolan Persian got so prideful it literally got a fat head. I'm still a little surprised we haven't got an event in Scarlet and Violet for shiny hunting the other variants of Meowth. Because we got the Alolan Raichu one, and then Hisuian Voltorb and Hisuian Sliggoo. I'm surprised we haven't gotten any others. I'm actually surprised that for Gold Week they didn't do Hisuian Growlithe. No, I don't need you. There we go, another Cubone. It very much did. I've had to explain that to 2 or 3 friends. They're like, I hate it, its head is so round. It's like, guys, it got so prideful, it got a fat head. It's the same thing you tell, someone who's being really cocky, that to be careful before you get a fat head. It's a living, breathing pun. It doesn't look kind of dumb, yes, but it's still kind of funny as well. Can I have a Cubone, please? Oh, thank you for subscribing. I can't see your name, but it looks like a frog face. I need to take both of those subscription things and make them bigger so I can actually start reading them when they pop up on my screen. Honestly though, I think Alolan Meowth and Persian got the short end of the stick just a little bit. Remember when the variants were first released and they did the look, it's an Alolan variant Professor Oak for his cousin. I still really hope we get a few variant Pokemon in ZA. Berserker is cool. I do like that they decided instead of doing a Galarian Persian, they were just gonna give it a different evolution. Also, you kind of can't go wrong when you're basing a Pokemon off of Norwegian forest cats and Vikings. The kind of fur pouch thing they did was a little weird. Instead of just making it a fat furry Meowth, you know, they gave it the beard, but I can overlook that. What they do to replaying jump rope? I do though hope that eventually we get like just a regular cat Pokemon that is a proper just Norwegian forest cat Pokemon. Because you can't go wrong with like those or just freaking Maine Coons. Give us the giant house cat, please. Waiting for a black bear. They've given us a polar bear, and we've kind of got the brown bear / grizzly with Ursa-Rang and like Ursaluna and stuff, and we got the panda and whatever kind of bear Stuffle and Beware are. I don't remember what kind of bear they're based off of. We need a black bear now. Oh yes, we definitely need a moose. If not a moose, then an elk. Just giant deer. Give us more megafauna. Actually, if we ever end up with a moose Pokemon, I want it to be kind of like Weirdeer and be our mount. At least for like running. Though to be fair, alpha Weirdeer are like freaking moose sized. Alpha Weirdeer are huge. They're like 11 feet tall, I think the Pokedex said. So more dinosaurs. We always need more dinosaur Pokemon. I was so sad we didn't get fossils in Paldea. I get why, but still sad we didn't get fossil Pokemon in Paldea. Yeah, he's still a deer. I've seen a lot of people do a moose Pokemon as like the grass type starter for a fan-made region. I wouldn't be too surprised if we got one that was actually a grass type starter eventually. Of course, they'll probably take that idea and make it a fire type or something, which would be fine. I doubt they've broken that for like more than the one generation. We should probably get new fossil Pokemon generation 10. We go a generation without every once in a while, but usually it's not too long. Let's see, Gen 2 we didn't get fossils. Gen 3, 4, and 5 we did. Gen 6 we did. Gen 7 we didn't. Then 8 we got 4, and 9 we didn't get proper fossil Pokemon. We got dinosaurs in Gen 9 with the Paradox Beasts, but we didn't get fossil Pokemon. At least not new ones. Actually, it'd be really nice that if in Gen 10 we got the proper Pokemon for the Dracos and for the Zolts, or the Vishes. For Draco, Zolt, or Arctozolt, Dracovish, and Arctovish. It'd be nice if we got the proper Pokemon for them. As much fun as the Chimera Pokemon are, I want the proper fossil Pokemon too, please. Especially considering it seems implied that one of them is a Stegosaurus and another is possibly a raptor. I would really like it if they would give us the give us a fossil that was a, what is it, a Parasaurolophus? The duckbill dinosaurs. Actually, they should give us one of those and make it a water grass type. I'd also love a Pokemon that is like the Whiptail Brontosaurus, but I don't think we're getting another one of those for a bit. Just need a region with an ungodly amount of fossil Pokemon. Not remember which one those are off the top of my head. Oh, you're fine with the misspelling. I'm lucky if I can pronounce half of the dinosaurs I like instead of falling back to to Land Before Time terms. But yes, getting like an ancient wolf or like a saber-toothed tiger or something would be awesome too. So if they wanted to do a saber-toothed tiger, that would be a very nice take to do on a Luxray. Give it a regional form and make it like a ice dark type or something. I also wouldn't mind if we got a Spinosaurus. I know a few people when Gen 9 first showed had the theories that Fuecoco was going to turn into like a dinosaur, and one person did a really nice picture of him as kind of a Spinosaurus inspired Pokemon. Oh, the big claw hands, yes. Of course, having the murder turkey, like the one dinosaur that actually in like documentaries looked like a giant turkey would be hilarious. Oh, whoops. I'll fix that in a moment. Honestly, they just need to give us a, oh, what is it? A journey to the center of the earth kind of scenario where you have one of those big caves. Like big old underground caves where somehow the dinosaurs have still survived. Not necessarily in the center of the earth, but... No, I do not. Alright, take you a shower. But that was what I was hoping that the second area in Area 0 would be. Would be a big underground cave system that still had like trees and stuff. Because I was hoping we'd be able to hunt the paradox beasts and stuff underneath it. Sadly, it didn't turn out that way, but that would have been awesome. Oh, Jesus. But no, that would be a cool area to do in maybe a future game. This big underground area with lots of fossils. It does make me curious to know how we're going to get the fossil Pokemon in Gen 6. Or in Legend ZA in from Gen 6. Yeah. Because unless they give us the ability to find the fossils, they're going to have an area in Lumio City where at least Tyrant and Aurora Mora spawn. Actually, it'll be interesting to see how they do areas for Ice-type Pokemon in that game in general. Because that's a bit different than having, you know, being able to do a little park with a bunch of sandy areas and stuff for, like, ground-type Pokemon. Ooh. You know, make a nice, just kind of a little single form fossil Pokemon would be give us a Comfey. I don't need it to get bigger or anything, just give us the tiny dinosaur. You guys are pushing me into a corner here. I would like to like to get one of these Cubone. I wouldn't mind if they gave us like a proper gargoyle Pokemon as well. Druddigon kind of fits that mold a little bit. But only a little bit. All the Golbat are always looking for trouble. Hank. Oh. I hate it when they do that. All these Cubones and none of them are green. One day my green boy shall spawn, so I can evolve him into a lighter shade of green boy. Oh. Hi, Rhyhorn. There are a ton of just like regular animal-based Pokemon I would love to see. Not a single one, dang it. None of them want to sparkle. I was watching a bunch of shorts the other day, and it was one of those ones where someone goes over a Pokemon someone made for like a fan region, and they had a manatee Pokemon, and my brain is like, yes, why don't we have this already? Of course, to be fair, it took us 9 generations to get a dolphin. So, you know, maybe Gen 10 will get a manaphy Pokemon. A manatee, Jesus. Actually, I would like a second shark Pokemon as well. Sharpedo's awesome, but there are so many different types of sharks. We need a second shark Pokemon. Give us a whale shark. Or the what are they? No, Dugong's a seal. It's a dugong. No. You're fine. But give us one of the, oh god, what are they? The sunfishes? The ones that are like big and flat. And I mean big and flat in the, vertical way and not the horizontal way. That'd be kind of funny. Oh, there we go. Cubone. Oh, okay, that works. Also, I would still love a water-type Pokemon that had a bunch of color variants or pattern variants. Oh no, you're right. Alola Mola does probably count. I forgot I forgot about Alola Mola. Alola Mola still looks to me like it should have been a Love Disc evolution. Actually, there we go. Give us an Alola Mola evolution, but make it bigger. I hated shiny hunting Alola Mola. A pain in the butt. Are you gonna hold still? Like, I know a lot of people in Gen 5, even though they told us, you know, it was a completely new generation of Pokemon with none of the old one in it. A lot of the people at first thought Alola Mola was gonna be a Love Disc evolution. Nope, not doing more than 2. Also, I like this idea someone had once that we need a goat Pokemon that is based off of Steel Wool and make it a Steel type, of course. So I would love a llama Pokemon, or like an alpaca. As much as we call Arceus the llama god, I don't think he really counts as a llama. Also, I would like a hummingbird Pokemon. Actually, that would be a fun one to give color variants to. Not necessarily different typings like Oricorio, just color variants like Squawkabilly. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I just like it when they give Pokemon color variants and like different patterns. I wish so much that they would put some of just the base Magikarp jump patterns in the Pokemon games. It's a crime that they've used them in the Magikarp jump game and only the Magikarp jump game. I know some of the some of the Cobblemon and like Pixelmon and stuff servers have the various Magikarp color variations stuff in the games, but come on, Game Freak. I want my Calico pattern Magikarp. Or at least give us a proper koi fish. I mean, Goldeen and Seaking are kind of up there, but I think aren't they a bit more goldfish? Actually, no, they're probably koi fish. I think they're a mixture. Oh. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be hard to do color variants like the Minor line and then just have the shiny be one color. Honestly, I'm of the opinion that patterned Pokemon need to be a thing. Which would be Pokemon just with like markings. You might get a Pidgey with kind of the black pigeon markings along the ends of its wings, or you could get a Rattata with a few spots or something. You know, not super huge changes, just fun little details. Like you might find a Meowth that's completely white because it didn't get the brown on its tail or its feet or something. I don't know, I always thought it'd be fun if they would do something like that. Because everybody loved it so much when they stuck alphas in the game, and then, you know, because I remember like all the shiny hunters being like, yes, I'm gonna look for all my favorite shiny Pokemon. Huge. Because think about how much fun it would be to hunt shiny patterned variants of Pokemon. Really, a perfect throw, and you knocked it away. He must be digging out his razor. But no, I just kind of like various colored Pokemon just because they're various different colors. Oh look, I can get this Pokemon, but I get to choose what color I want it to be. Yeah, more or less. You get plant Pokemon that have the variegated colors, you know, where it might be a Roserade, but there's a little bit of yellow or something in the flower petals. It doesn't have to be anything huge. It can be just something small and nice to look at. Like you could get a, say a Growlithe that instead of kind of the tiger stripe is actually a bit more of a brindle patterned. Or even instead of being kind of the tiger striped, maybe it's more zebra stripes or something. I was not paying attention. Rock Pokemon, you could make it look like they have maybe different ores running throughout their body, a little bit of a gold ore or copper, or maybe lichen growing on top of them. Just fun small little details to add to Pokemon to make... Why do I have two of you? To make, you know, just make it more fun and interesting, and then you give them a rarity, not like 1 in 4,000 or something, like 1 in every, I don't know, 150 or 200 or something. Make it a challenge to find them that don't make it shiny odd challenging. Unless, of course, you're hunting for one that is shiny. Because, I mean, even in Pokemon, we get, in the anime, we have the red Kecleon. Or the purple Kecleon. And the only other time it's used is in Mystery Dungeon. I'm still kind of surprised they didn't just decide to make that a shiny Pokemon. Yeah. But it seems like, just be kind of thing that would be a fun treat. Oh, well, here's my favorite Pokemon, but they've added small things to make it different, and, I love it. Kind of like it was a thing a couple of years ago to do, like, regional variants of Pokemon that were still the same Pokemon, but they looked a little different because they were in different regions. They had stripes or spots, or maybe it was a slight color differentiation because of, different climates or whatever, and that was a really fun trend, actually. I really enjoyed that one. But I mean, it wouldn't have to be anything huge. You could take Rapidash, and instead of its horn being straight, you could make it visibly a spiral horn, or even a curved horn. Or if you wanted to go a different direction, you could make one of the variants be a Ponyta with spots. Make it a paint horse. Oh, here, not what I needed. There we go. There's me, Cubone. I don't know. Like I said, I just think it'd be fun. Plus, this was partially inspired by the Illumina Pokemon in new Pokemon Snap. It's just the markings and stuff that showed up on them. Sorry, Rhyhorn. I don't know. It's something possible. It's slightly possible Game Freak might eventually do something like that, but it's also possible that they just never would. But I think for now that if they did maybe decide to bring alphas back in Kalos, that'd be pretty nice too. I'd go nuts trying to do another alpha dex, but like yeah, I mean it'd be basically not quite gender difference, but I'm sad they stopped doing gender differences in Pokemon too. We got that for a couple of years and then they stopped. Unless it's a big gender difference like the Oinkolones. Or Pyroar. They stopped doing the little things like the Pikachu and Raichu having the different tail shapes and the additional spots and stuff on like the male Butterfree where the one lower part of its wings is filled in black if it's a male, and if it's a female it's white. And it would be one of those things. It wouldn't, not like they'd have to do all 1,020 odd Pokemon at once. It would be, you know, just game by game. Because, I mean, it would be pretty cool to get a shiny Charizard with the Stripes from Mewtwo Strikes Back. Oh. Guys, I'm gonna be hitting odds before long. I think it's 1 in 312 with the lure going. See if I can get it before odds. Not a very big chance, but we'll see. I say this, watch me get a shiny Zubat. Also, I kind of... Well, they probably won't bring fishing back in Z8. Maybe they will for Gen 10. Like, I know it kind of doesn't have much of a purpose with overworld spawns, but just the surprise of seeing what you get would be kind of fun to have back. I do like the overworld spawns, but I kind of liked how they did it in Gen 8. How they had the long grass you could get the random encounters from, but they also had overworld spawns in. Ooh, Dad's put on cologne. I can smell it. It smells nice. This could be worse. This could be the Spearow hunt. God, the friggin' Spearow hunt. That one took half of forever. Ugh. There we go. Hopefully it won't be another Spearow hunt. If it comes to that, I will be breeding for it in Brilliant Diamond. I'm not shy about it. I will breed for it in Brilliant Diamond before I go another 1,000 odd Pokemon chain trying to get a shiny. That Spearow hunt was horrible. 3 shiny Rattata in a row. At least I don't have to worry about aerial spawns anymore. Of course, to be fair, I've got my last few hunts fairly quickly, so it is about time I, it took a bit for one. so many Cubone. Like if I'm trying to make off with this many Cubone in the rock tunnel in like anime, I'd have been killed by a group of angry Marowak. You disappear with 400 something baby Cubone, you're gonna have a lot of angry parents after you. Wonder what Professor Oak thinks when I send him 400 of the same Pokemon. Oh, good lord. Of course, to be fair, I feel like if someone sends Professor Oak 400 something of the same Pokemon, they probably start releasing a bunch of them. Because you're decimating ecosystems at that point. You can get a flag in your Pokemon account, unable to catch Pokemon until explanation for why you went out and caught 400 of these. Actually, there's probably a law that prevents that. One more try. I feel like if you want more than like 5 of any Pokemon or 10 of any Pokemon, you probably have to go and sign paperwork. Here, I'm catching 30 of these fairly rare Pokemon, but we're catching 30 of these fairly rare Pokemon for a breeding program to help breed more of these fairly rare Pokemon to introduce to the wild. That one dude in Pokemon who used to breed Lapras and release them in game. Alright, I think I'm 4 away from odds on this second Cubone here. Whew. Whew, excuse me. Hi, Rhyhorn. I get why they took the Safari Zone out in this game, but could you imagine the chaos in the Safari Zone if they had left it in? Would you quit? There we go. Actually, that could have been wild, trying to get to the Safari the Safari Hut or whatever it was, and like, what they give you, 500 steps? I feel like they might have need to up that number for for Let's Go. all these Cubone and still not a shiny. That's a Charmander. I was hoping it'd be another Cubone just to kind of prove my point. I was wrong. Hey! Hey! I hate it when they do that. My foot's wanting to stick to my chair. I just want to rearrange my legs. I was getting my knee caught on my headset cord. I did that one day, while chatting with friends, wrapped my, headset cord. Caught it with my toes when I got up to, like, go refill my water bottle. And yanked it out of the computer. Out of the computer. I was like, oh no! Like, oh, I probably just broke this. Thankfully I hadn't. But I had a very solid 30 seconds of, oh shit. Oh look, I think that's odds right there. 312. And now this is me going over odds. Oh, excuse me. I might get up to 330 before calling it for today. Do a bit more hunting on my own later. See if I can't maybe get it before raid night. Yay, Cubone number 429. Only that's not right because I broke a chain the first day. Alright, that wasn't shiny. There is a fly. Buzzing around the room. There's always a fly. It's that time of year. It's a fly in every room, and after you kill the fly, a new fly shows up. Everything vanished. Where's my new... Okay, there's a new spawn in. I was about to say. Phew. Alright, got another one. I keep doing that, forgetting it spins the Pokemon around. Oh, hush. I have so many more Cubones than Professor Oak. I've sent him over 7,000 Pokemon in this game. There's a small part of me that wonders if I can hit like the 10,000 Pokemon mark before I'm finished shiny hunting. I should hope not, because that's 3,000 more Pokemon. Please don't let my hunts go that bad. But I also still have like, what is it? 14 left to hunt after I finish with the Cubone line, I think. So it's entirely possible I can still pass the 10,000 Pokemon mark. Time is it? See how far I can get in the next 20-ish minutes. Might actually make it a bit closer to 350 today. I find it kind of funny that they diverged the color with shiny Alolan Marowak. I know he's black when he's not shiny. If I'm not mistaken. I think he's black when he's not shiny. Yeah, he's black when he's not shiny. But kinda happy they decided not to do a green. He does look really nice with purple. I have a feeling I was about to see an Onyx. Oh, I'm gonna need to get more Ultra Balls after this. I am. Actually, if I don't manage to get it, well, if I don't manage to get him, or if I do manage to get him, I might have to do a bit of money gathering. I did perfectly well and fine when I only really needed Pokeballs for Pokemon. I guess I could probably catch these guys in Great Balls, but go big or go home. And Ultra Balls just makes it easier. Excuse me, sir. Can't see around your bulk. Oh, so many Cubone. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I missed 420. What was that, 460? Eat your veggies, everybody. No Zubat. Only Cubone here. There we go. Nice and excellent. Every once in a while I see the swirls and think it's a shiny. I'll see the swirls and it's like out of the corner of my eyes. I'm moving across the screen and it's like, oh, shiny? It's just big or tiny. Doing that thing again where I count my Pokemon before they catch. Oh. Hi, Geodude. Should check and see how many candies I have. A lot. Oh. Come on, big boy. You I do not need. Aw. Another one down. That one wasn't shiny. You know, instead of being a sphero hunt, this might end up a Pidgey hunt. Or I think to get my... what was it? I think it was my first Pidgey. It took almost 600 catches. Actually, it might have been closer to 700. I think it was like 670 something catches to get my first shiny Pidgey. I had a dream last night. I was in like Walmart, but it was like super duper Walmart. And they had one of those book aisles that stretched like half the length of the store. And it was just, you know, books on 2 aisles, but the aisles were super, super long. Hi, Levy. It's good to see you. And currently this guy in my encounter rate, or my encounter count. My encounter count is up. The second shiny Cubone is being very stubborn. Whew. I don't need a Charmander. These Cubone just want me to die. Why else would they spawn in near the Onyx? I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. At least not too much. If the worst part of my day is the stubborn second shiny Cubone, then then things aren't bad. God, could you guys imagine living in the Pokemon world and you live in an area that's not quite Onyx territory but close to, and one just comes up through your house? Oof. Oh yeah, that's right. God, what's it? In India and I don't remember who's fighting now. Good lord, it seems like every other week two new countries are fighting. Yeah, India and Pakistan. It's like, Jesus Christ. Every time you turn around, there's another one going on. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you and your family manage to stay safe. Oh. Hopefully people will get their heads out of their asses soon and stop this. It's stupidity. Oh. Yeah, people are assholes. And leaders get really fat heads. But also, if someone really wants to wage a war, they're gonna find something to wage a war over. It sucks, but it's kind of the truth. Maybe, but I feel I would like to hope that we're at least smart enough to not incite World War III. Because, yeah, if we do that, like, everybody's gonna die. Excuse me. Honestly, I think if two nations want to go to war, their leaders, presidents, prime ministers, Council of Doom, whatever leads them, should have to go and fist fight the other leader of the country they want to invade or attack. And you can't have a stand-in. It's got to be you versus the other person. But yeah, people are dumb and stupid, and if someone wants to wage war, they're gonna find a reason to wage war. I mean, Putin thinks there's Nazis in Ukraine. Which I'm sure there possibly could be. I mean, Christ, it seems like they're everywhere now, but it's like, really? Hopefully it doesn't last. Hopefully hopefully people get their heads back on straight and stop this BS. But power-hungry people are going to continue to be power-hungry people. And there's literally not a thing in the world that can make most of them change their minds. Considering Russia's losing their own war, if I'm not mistaken, that might not be a good thing. Alright, 7 more Cubone. And then that'll be it for the day. Well, I hope that, yeah, I guess if we incite World War III, just wipe 90% of ourselves out and and let the survivors deal with the fallout. But hopefully it won't get that far. I think I just counted that one twice. Generally, it seems like every time one country takes an angry voice with another, it's World War III, but hopefully it won't be. Hopefully everything will get settled out before things get too horribly bad. I don't have much hope in it, but we'll see. I mean, I would like to continue living, please. Jesus, no, I don't need it. Go away. But yes, I do hope you and your family stay safe and that things calm down much sooner rather than later. Hi, Zubat. Alright guys, 3 more to go, then I'm gonna call it a day. I would keep hunting, but I do have a few things I need to do before raid evening this evening. So there's a very good chance that come Monday we'll be rebuilding the chain, or I might do that tomorrow actually if I do end up having to break it. And it'll depend on if raid night happens tonight, or if my lovely ladies in college need the weekend to study. But yes, I do want to use another one. Yeah, I imagine it is a great amount of racket. I have lures going. I've had lures going this entire time, actually. I have lures, I have the chain, I have the shiny charm. I've just been unlucky getting this second shiny Cubone. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's a rockin' hard place, isn't it? Alright, that wasn't shiny. So I'll be calling it here. I will probably do a little bit more hunting myself later. But I hope you guys have a good weekend. Livy, stay safe. I hope you and your family turn out okay. I'm sorry, I wish there was something more I could do, but right now it's annoying just paying bills. Oh, good luck. Have an okay weekend. I hope things quiet down so you can get some good sleep. I will see you guys Monday. Bye bye.